Good afternoon and welcome to the news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I am Anoluwapo Itobu. The federal government has said it will waive demurrage charges on containers affected by early operational challenges on the national single-window platform. The decision was announced during the joint assessment visit by the Nigerian Revenue Service, Nigeria Customs Service, and PBEC to NSW office in Apapa, Lagos. NRS Chairman Dr. Zach Adedeji said the move is aimed at easing the financial burden on importers and supporting the transition to faster cargo clearance timelines of 3 to 4 days. He added that the reform is expected to simplify port documentation, reduce delays, and lower the cost of doing business in Nigeria's ports. Nigeria has formalized the postings of its envoys to the United Kingdom, France, and the United Nations following the receipt of agreement from their respective host authorities. Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Bianca Ojukwu presented letters of credence on behalf of the President Bola Tinubu, describing the ceremony as a key step in officially accrediting Nigeria's diplomatic representatives to their respective missions. The envoys include Aminu Dalhatu to the UK, Ayodele Oke to France, and Jimo Ibrahim as permanent representative to the United Nations in New York. The Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Akeem Owade, has dismissed rumors of a rift between him, Governor Seyi Makinde, and Olubadan of Ibadan Land, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, describing this relationship with both as cordial. Speaking in Oyo town, the monarch said Governor Makinde has been supportive, adding that any issue, if it ever arises, would be resolved privately. He also debunked claims of tension between them with Olubadan, saying both traditional rulers maintain mutual respect and have remained in communication. Obawade blamed online rumors on bloggers and mischief makers, insisting there is no misunderstanding whatsoever. A heavy downpour has damaged the Kubwa bus terminal in Abuja, causing major gridlock along the Yanya to Kefi Expressway. Parts of the terminal's roof were torn off, with debris spilling onto the highway and obstructing traffic movement. Eyewitnesses say some vehicles were affected as commuters and residents worked to clear the road, especially near the Abuja Vehicle Inspection Office. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, through a statement by Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and Social Media, Larry Olayinka, stated that security men have been deployed to the scene, while immediate action will be taken towards fixing the damages caused by the windstorm. Leaders of the All Progressives Congress APC in Ibadan Southwest Federal Constituency have called for the adoption of direct primaries as part of effort to strengthen internal democracy ahead of the 2027 general elections. Our correspondent Damilola Daudu reports that this position was made known during the press briefing by the Apex Leaders Council of the constituency, who raised concerns about the mode of candidate selection within the party.
The communication dated April 1st, 2026, an address to the APC National Chairman, the group emphasized the need for a more inclusive and transparent process that allows all party members to participate in choosing candidates. They noted that direct primaries would enhance credibility and promote unity within the party. The leaders reflected on the past election, particularly in 2019 and 2023, where the party experienced setback in the constituency. They linked these outcomes to issues surrounding candidate selection, noting that such challenges may have affected party cohesion and performance. The stakeholders also cited a past by-election in Ibadan North Federal constituency, where internal division were said to have impacted the party's performance at the polls. Speaking on the way forward, party leaders, including Chief Wale Owu, Oloye Lowo Obisesan, and Alhaji Jelil Agbola, encouraged the party's leadership to embrace direct primaries, noting that it would provide a level playing field for aspirants, reducing internal tension and foster greater participation among members.
We are committed to working relentlessly and tirelessly for achieving a more responsible, effective, reliable, and trustworthy APC across Oyo State and Nigeria at large. Additionally, we are passionate about achieving victory for our party.
Every leaders in both Northwest and Southwest, particularly those who are here, they believe in transparency and every step that will be very clear that will bring justice.
Speaking on behalf of the aspirant, Fashola Olarewaju stressed the importance of transparency, accountability, and fairness in parties' processions, adding that these principles are essential for building a stronger political structure.
I think this movement, this progress, this process will ensure that the constituents of the Southwest and Northwest Federal Constituency are given a priority and opportunity to pick whoever that's going to represent them, not to lead them.
The leaders reaffirmed their support for the party, expressing optimism that the right approach, the APC can achieve improved outcomes in future elections. They concluded by urging the party leadership to give due consideration to their position in the overall interest of the party in Ibadan and beyond. Damilola Daudu reporting for Dominion News.
And also the foreign scene. Zimbabwe has rolled out its upgraded Big 5 Zimbabwe gold banknotes, with authorities urging citizens to embrace the new notes as a symbol of national pride and confidence. The first phase introduces ZIG 10, ZIG 20, and ZIG 50 denominations, while higher notes will be released later based on demand and monetary conditions. The redesigned notes, which feature the country's iconic wildlife, are part of efforts to rebuild trust in the gold-backed ZIG currency introduced in 2024 after the Zimbabwean dollar was scrapped. The new notes are now available through banks, ATMs, and retail cashback services, while old ZIG notes will continue to circulate alongside them. The United States and Iran have agreed to a 2-week ceasefire just an hour before President Donald Trump's deadline for military action, bringing a wave of global relief. Tehran will temporarily reopen the Strait of Hormuz, a key route for global oil, gas, and fertilizer shipments, easing pressure on the world economy. The United Nations has welcomed the move, with United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres urging all sides to work toward a lasting and comprehensive peace. Both countries claim to have won the more than month-long conflict as they prepare for fresh talks set to begin on Friday in Pakistan. Greece is set to ban social media access for children under 15 starting January 1, 2027, and a move to tackle rising mental health concerns among young people. Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis disclosed this in a video stating that excessive screen time is fueling anxiety, sleep disruption, and exposure to harmful online comparisons. The government plans restrict age verification measures and tougher regulations on tech companies holding platforms accountable for protecting minors. Officials said the policy aligns with wider European efforts to curb digital addiction as concerns grow globally over the impact of social media on children's well-being. And now talking sport. International Federation of Association Football FIFA has approved Wrexham goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo's switch of international allegiance from England to Nigeria. The 24-year-old previously represented England at the youth level from under 15 to under 18, but never made a senior appearance, making him eligible for the Super Eagles. Okonkwo now joins Nigeria's competitive goalkeeping ranks alongside Stanley Nwabali, Maduka Okoye, and Francis Uzoho. His move marks the latest in the trend, with several players, including Kani Chukwuemeka, switching international allegiance away from England this year. You can visit our website on www.dominion.org.ng to watch us live and interact with us. You can also follow us across our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast and X at Dominion Cast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. I am Iroyin Lerefe. Thank you for watching.